Let's jump right in, import some quantum data 100% accurately with no manual cut and paste or errors. Now let's prep our data to show only the data we want to report, create a custom chart, save this as a template, quickly drag and drop this template onto other items, and now let's generate 100% native PowerPoint. That's how easy it is to use Rosetta Studio. The PowerPoint or Excel generated by Rosetta is always 100% native and modifiable, whether using Generate, Update, or Populate. You can see we have generated an actual chart object. This is not an image. You can click into the datasheet. You can even click into the legend and modify that. Rosetta imports data 100% accurately, eliminating the need for tedious and expensive hand checking. All data, including stats and significance characters, are imported. Rosetta understands what type of data each row is, allowing Rosetta to intelligently manipulate by row type. You can import data from multiple presentation sources. Rosetta arranges these as separate presentation tabs and standardizes the format upon import. You can also update existing presentations with a new data file, which for example can allow you to begin work on a partial data file and update with the final data when available, maintaining all of your Rosetta project work. The data editor allows manipulating of the data into the form desired for outputting into charts or tables. You can hide data by selecting any specific row or column, multiple rows or columns, and hide by specific row type. You can reorder rows, reset data hiding, conditionally hide using a sentence syntax type structure, sort data with many different sorting options, and even apply the existing items hiding to the entire presentation or create a data template of the existing hiding. Upon importing, every incoming data table appears as an individual table item in the item list. Default presentation options and default table options are already applied to every item. You can easily change a table into a chart and vice versa, and as soon as an item is changed into a chart, the default chart options are automatically applied. All presentation, all table, and all chart options can be set as default options. Rosetta has an extensive amount of color controls, including support of PowerPoint design templates, custom colors, chart series color controls, object-specific colors, and color maps. Color maps allow you to specify many chart and/or table color and format parameters based on column and/or row text. Color maps and custom color palettes can be shared, imported, and exported. Any chart or table item can easily be made into a template by dragging into the template area. Templates store all chart or table options. Templates are applied to items simply by dragging and dropping. Data hiding can be associated with chart and table templates so that data hiding is automatically applied when the chart or table template is applied. Data hiding templates can be created as well so that you can apply data hiding settings independent of chart or table options. The preview window gives us a live HTML preview of any chart or table item. Let's apply our new template to item 5. Notice the preview updates to a column chart. Templates are dynamic. Any existing template can be modified, and modifications made to templates affect all linked items. Let's change the current template to a bar chart. Notice that the preview has now updated to be a bar chart. You can further customize templated items themselves, severing the link to the template and creating a custom item. This allows you to leverage existing templates even further. Slide template items are basically containers that allow you to put more than one item onto a single slide. Slide template items hold positioning and size information for the items they contain. Here you see an example of an already set up slide template item. Notice this contains 4 chart items, and you can individually resize and reposition each item. And here is a version of that slide template generated by Rosetta. Notice, as always, 100% native PowerPoint. Templates are very easy to create, so you will quickly grow your template library and gain even further time savings. Templates are small individual files that can easily be shared and can even reside on a shared network drive. The template library makes organizing templates simple. You can even scan an existing PowerPoint file, and Rosetta will attempt to import object settings as Rosetta templates. If you have existing slides not set up with Rosetta, you can insert these into Rosetta and bind data from Rosetta to objects on the PowerPoint slide. This means virtually anything you can produce in PowerPoint can be used with Rosetta. If you have a Rosetta-generated PowerPoint file, such as the file we generated earlier, you can customize this file outside of Rosetta, use Update Data to update the actual data within the Rosetta presentation, and then use Update to update the actual modified PowerPoint file. The manual PowerPoint modifications will be preserved. Here is the original customized PowerPoint slide, and here is the updated PowerPoint slide. Notice the manual modifications, resizing both chart objects, moving one chart object from slide 3 onto slide 1, and adding a text box are still in place, yet the underlying data has been automatically updated by Rosetta. This is a very useful feature. For example, perhaps a client decides to change the weighting scheme at the last minute, and you already have fully marked up your PowerPoint with analysis notes and the like. With Rosetta's update feature, this is no problem. In addition to being able to create 100% native PowerPoint or Excel via Generate, or using Insert and Bind to use existing PowerPoint slides with Rosetta, Rosetta's Populate module is a powerful, full-featured tagging system. Populate allows you to pull data into a tagged PowerPoint or Excel shell. The Rosetta tag syntax is easy to use, yet feature-rich, including functions, conditional if-then-else tags, mathematic calculations, and formatting controls. Populate can be very useful with client-provided PowerPoint files, tracking studies, very complex layouts, or very complex reports utilizing Rosetta's conditional tagging system. In the data editor, you can display code help, providing assistance for Populate tag creation. Once we have a tagged shell ready, we populate it with data through Rosetta. Here we have the tagged PowerPoint shell, and here we have the same file now populated with data through Rosetta. You can even create a project initially via the Generate facility, and then use Update with Tags to automatically create a tagged shell for use with Populate. Here we have a Rosetta created PowerPoint file, and here we have the automatically created tagged shell. This can be very convenient and time efficient. For example, you can initially set up a tracker using Generate, and then automatically create a tagged shell to use for future waves of the study with Populate. This is just one example of how the three main areas of Rosetta can work together. All of the features mentioned thus far are discussed more thoroughly in separate topics.